Hello, everyone.
Hi there.
It is Sid and V.
With Judicious Mockery.
And we are here with a Let's Play of Nancy Drew,
Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake.
So this is our first ever video that we're actually going to be posting to YouTube.
Pretty exciting.
Very exciting.
We have played through the Nancy Drew games up to this point as kind of a practice and acclimating ourselves to the game, but this is the first one we're doing publicly.
Exactly. So just to give a little bit of a background on us, so I'm V, and
I'm Sid.
And just a little bit of our background with these games. Aside from the ones that we've played up to this point, so this is, I think, the 7th game, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the 7th game, so we've played the first 6. We didn't technically play the original Secrets Can Kill. We played the remastered version. The remastered version.
Absolutely no way we were going to be switching out between the two CDs every time we went to a new location.
That was not.
So we played the remastered.
So we played through those. I am, other than those, completely blind to the series. I've never played any of these games before, so I'm experiencing them for the first time brand new.
I am not blind to most of them. I played these games as a child from Secrets Can Kill, original version, all the way through, like the Trail of the Twister era is kind of where I fell off.
I know exactly where that is.
Yeah, so in the, I want to say the, mid to late 20s, somewhere in there, I fell off, and haven't played any of those, but I've played through most of them a long, long time ago, so a lot of games I won't really remember who the culprit is. I normally don't remember most of the characters, with some exceptions.
I don't think we've actually had a single game so far where you did remember who the culprit was.
Not accurately. I had some false memories on a few of
there was one that you thought that you knew who the culprit was, but
and I was wrong.
Was not the case.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think that's right. I think I have not.
So yeah, there still is, even from both of us, a certain amount of blindness going into all of these games.
I'll tell you, this one I do remember.
This one you do remember.
I'm confident that I accurately remember the culprit.
This is what Sid has referred to before as sort of the beginning of the golden era of the Nancy Drew games.
This is what I think the golden era of the Nancy Drew games is. From this game on through, Curse of Blackmore Manor for me is peak nostalgia, Nancy Drew, just deeply enjoyable games. And then from there on, we get kind of silly. Some of them are really fun, but they're all kind of silly.
Well, I'm excited to see what these are going to be like, because the games have been getting progressively better and better as we've gone through. They are learning more and making more improvements, and they've been getting just more fun generally.
Stay tuned for Danger. I'll say it was a really tough.
Stay tuned for Danger was definitely the low point.
I was a little worried V was gonna really fall off.
We had to look up a walkthrough a lot of times.
A lot, because it was so random.
We kept missing such little basic things.
And we didn't even feel bad about it. We were like, this isn't enjoyable, let's move on.
But one thing I do just want to flag before we get started is, even though we aren't going to have videos on the channel of those first several games, the first 6 games, we may be referring to them. So just sort of, a general kind of spoiler warning in case, those are games that you want to play on your own and you don't want to be spoiled. We may reference them. So just giving you all a heads up.
A little hard to spoil 20-year-old games.
Yeah, but you know what?
But I know what you mean.
But yeah, so anyway, I think with that, let's just go ahead and dive into this.
Yeah, let's jump in.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either junior or senior detective.
We're always senior
if you're
detectives.
New to adventure games or need some help, choose tutorial.
Punishing.
We've played all the games so far on senior detective. Maybe a mistake with Stay Tuned for Danger because of what it did to that last puzzle.
Yeah,
but
the timing was brutal.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, the last puzzle of Stay Tuned for Danger is a memory game that gets really, really impossible on Senior Detective.
That was so stupid. We were so angry.
It was so bad. But anyway, yeah, so let's go Senior Detective.
Let's do it.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania.
Sounds
a gangster
nice.
named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
Oh, we're starting off with the phone ringing. Where can I...
A lot to look at. But first and foremost, the phone.
The phone, there
Right
it
there.
is. Let's see, who do we got?
Oh,
Check
good.
out Squeaking
Good.
Mice. Good.
Hello?
That's a good
Nancy,
start.
hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
Is it the ghost
I couldn't
dogs?
stand the thought of spending another night there. I
Probably.
knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
Oh,
Of the ghost dogs?
What's to be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here.
Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see.
The ghost dogs?
What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car
Yeah,
and
weird
go
to
home?
lure me here,
or
for
drive to
sure.
Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
I don't know what has you so convinced that there are going to be ghost dogs in this. Seems
Just
like
a deep memory.
Seems
not
like a
to
weird
spoil.
random guess that you're pulling out of nowhere.
No way. You've got me so curious, I wouldn't leave even if I could.
What do you mean?
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I
Sally's
just
going
bought
through
a
it.
little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
Why did you
Sally
invite me
is-
here,
Sally
Sally?
is really losing
Good
it.
Lord.
Oh my God. Calm down, Sally. It's all going to be okay.
Why? What on earth do you think is gonna happen?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Ghost dogs?
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
Is Sally dead?
Sally's probably deceased.
Also, we wrote the letter to Ned in the beginning, but we don't have his phone number.
No, we don't talk to him
Well,
with
it's-
our voice.
as-
Only with our pen, with our quill.
Look, as we've learned in the previous games, Ned never really has anything useful to say anyways.
Ned has
so-
literally, this is something I never would have noticed on my first playthrough of these games when I was like 7. Ned
What
What
the
is that?
fuck?
Ned has never given a single helpful fact to date. I believe he eventually does, but to date he has not.
Why did that wooing sound like it was coming from literally right next to us?
It's the ghost.
Gonna look out this door.
Something's out there.
Let's go check it out.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was.
Oh.
Never know for sure now, will I?
Pretty decent graphics
That
compared to other games.
have we seen like animation quite like that in any of the games so far?
Not really.
Like with someone like moving into the frame and stuff like that?
Not moving into the frame. We had like a few kind of creepy movements,
Well,
but not like
yes.
walking in like you actually might see someone from your peripheral. No, I don't think so.
interesting. So we got a bird watcher.
A Strix
guessing.
what?
Strixvaria.
Yeah.
A barred owl. Real hard to spot. And it doesn't help that you're out here making more noise than a jumbo jet.
I literally just stepped outside, sir.
Yeah.
My name's Nancy Drew. Have you been out here long?
For a couple hours. Name's Red Knot, by the way.
Great name.
And now that
It's a
we've
weird
exchanged
name.
pleasantries, why don't you just skedaddle on out of here and leave me to my birds?
Didn't you hear all that screeching?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I'm staying here in the old Malone place.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
I like his hat.
What do you know about the woman living here?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
What hat?
The hat on his head?
He doesn't have a hat on.
Can you imagine if that was just his hair?
What are you talking about?
Just camouflage covered hair? Colored hair?
There's no there's just no hat. Are you okay?
No.
Do you need to get your eyes checked?
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone.
Michael
Legend
Malone.
goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
Are you saying Sally's house is haunted by ghost dogs?
Every
There are
night,
the ghost
ever
dogs.
since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
I like to think if I had a dog and I passed away and the dog passed away, they too would haunt just anyone who would interact with me.
They have to, yeah. I mean, they're just an eternal guard dog.
I love that. That's adorable.
Forever by your side.
No mystery, no problem.
Yeah, no, that's just how it goes.
That's just reality.
The dogs would attack her house?
It's like they don't want anybody but Malone living there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
What are these things that we have? So this is an envelope, it looks like. A letter.
That's the letter.
This is the letter to Ned.
Is that the letter you want to send, or is that the note that what's her name left to you?
We have a
Sally.
letter that we want to send?
We started out writing a letter to Ned.
I assume that we had sent that, though, already.
Maybe. Then you think that's the letter from Sally?
Maybe.
Okay.
And then we have a pen.
Yep.
And then what is this?
That is a PDA. PDA? Personal.
Yeah, no, I know what a PDA is, but this is a PDA?
What does it stand for? Personal.
Personal device assistant?
Oh, yeah. I think
Maybe?
so.
That's a weird looking PDA. What's this thing on the end of it?
Oh, that is the Nancy Drew symbol for if you click into it, you look at it.
Oh,
Versus
that's not,
like sometimes if you click something, you're just holding it.
that's
That
not
is
part
you
of
look
the,
at it.
Okay.
Yeah. So just the like the purplish barrier and the grid, that's the item. And then that's just the symbol saying you can look at this.
That makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I looking at here?
Yeah.
Why is there this like cartoon thing on the end of this?
No, that's just her eye.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
Why haven't the police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Do you live close by?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Ooh.
The time has come.
Oh, we don't have a
Those
timer in
the
this
ghost
game.
dogs?
No
Yes,
timer.
ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
Well,
Bye,
I'm not.
Red.
Sorry, I'm not willing to commit to no timer just yet. We'll have to see. There may be an alarm clock, and you just have to check it.
Oh,
To
but
know
we
the
just
time.
don't have a watch anymore?
You don't have a pocket watch.
Weird. Why wouldn't we, though?
Those just go away eventually.
Oh,
Normally in games where... Well, actually, check your PDA.
oh, you're right. Maybe it's on there.
Personal data assistant.
We got case notes. I heard www.herinteractive.com is a great place to learn about the latest detective techniques.
Can you click home and see if it... Is that just what we... Oh, okay. Maybe it doesn't have the time on it.
We got telephone numbers. Can we call people? Oh no, that just takes us to the numbers.
You can't click on it? Yeah, okay.
Michael
Alright,
Malone.
just a little note.
All right, let's see what's going on out here.
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
But what if I want
With
to?
the dogs.
There are no ghost dogs on the lake. We got a shed.
A face only a gnome could love.
Oh, that's rude.
There's a key. There's a key.
Oh, there is a key. Look at that. Okay. So we look there. We got a little... Like, is that like a weed whacker sprayer thing?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Yeah, I think so. Did we just gas ourselves?
Yeah.
Cool.
We got gassed.
Good. That's good. Okay, that's just a small little shed. Oh, nope, there we go. An area over here, too.
Oh, the key broke off.
Brutal.
No!
It's locked.
We've acquired and lost a key.
Immediately. Not the best key in the world. Not the best at doing its
That's
job.
Pretty
Oh,
tough.
screwdriver.
Torque. I gotta have some torque.
Okay, so we're looking for a screwdriver since the key didn't work.
What we're looking for is torque.
You're right. Okay, what's down here?
I'd better wait until daylight.
Nancy.
Yeah, I am wondering what the day to nighttime function is. If it's like the final scene where your actions trigger the next day, or if it's if there's an alarm clock inside next to a bed and you could just switch.
I'd better be careful.
Oh my god, I forgot about the very confusing woods.
I've already gotten lost.
Yeah.
I'm
Lost and about to be mauled by dogs.
I'm kind of thinking that it'll be like the final scene. In that it sort of just like turns to day when
When you've done enough stuff.
Yeah, like when it's
Could be.
scripted to do so. Ooh,
I
what's
truly
this?
don't remember at all.
What is this? Nothing?
Just a stone. For now.
We live in these woods now. This is our home. Shoo! Are these just supposed to be like waypoints, do you think?
I think for the most part. Eventually there's more stuff in the woods you can click on based on your task at hand. Like I think you can go get like eventually get grub for fishing maybe that you have to get under stones and stuff.
Is this the same cabin?
Yeah, this is your cabin.
We got a compass. Why am
Okay,
I collecting
okay.
wood planks?
You're just carrying those around now.
Those look too rotten.
For what? What objective are you trying to accomplish, Nancy?
Probably fix something, right?
I'd better wait until daylight.
Man, this was the music of my childhood, V.
It's gone now. No more music.
Yikes.
Was that dog howl the music of your childhood?
I mean, it does feel familiar, yeah. In a way. In a liberal construction of music.
This is not good.
That is not good. Oh, they can use doorknobs.
But where am I going? What's happening? What's happening? I'm not moving right now. Nancy's just moving for me. Oh, there are the dogs. Oh, hello.
Aw, they're cute.
Hi, buddy. How's it going?
Cute.
Am I supposed to go upstairs? It feels like that's what the game's telling me.
Okay, yeah. So it's not a daily trigger. It's you can pick day or night.
Let's make it morning so the dogs don't kill me.
I think
Okay,
the dogs
good.
are misunderstood.
I don't know about that. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on a shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night.
To spring, summer, autumn, winter.
Yeah, so yeah, we have the 4 seasons.
I am it's beyond the keys and I am the scribe. Which is to say she plays the game and I take notes.
I missed the first part of what you said there. I just heard something, the keys, and I am the scribe, and I was like, is this like you trying to solve this riddle right now? What are you saying?
Can you imagine? I just start spitting straight poetry.
And then I got there eventually, but I was very confused. Okay.
I missed a crucial opportunity for a joke. But I want you to go back to the moment when the dog was up at the window, the dog with the glowing eyes.
Yep.
Right? You see it in your mind?
I'm there. I've returned there mentally.
When I say I got that dog in me, that's what I'm talking about. I'm getting an angry look.
It's more of a disappointed look.
I'm getting a disappointed look.
Anyway. Fair enough. Okay, so can we do anything with this? Make my birth different from the other 3.
Seems like this will come and play later. No?
I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. Is I who howls on mornings clear. Look to me to sleep through the long gray night. Nothing's immediately coming to mind. The reason why I suspect that, I don't even know what we would do with it if we did figure out what the riddle's pointing to, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that made me think about it, that made me wonder if it was relevant for now, was because that scene where the dogs were coming up specifically showed this plaque shaking.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't sure if that was to draw our attention or something like that.
I think that's just to show how hard they're hitting the... Well, you didn't do that.
Get dead tree cut down. Thanks, Sal. Thanks for taking care of stuff before you left us here.
Thanks for taking appropriate care of your property.
My water bottle. Now I will be properly hydrated.
Your water bottle. Yeah, Nancy doesn't eat in most games. I won't say no, she eats in no games, because she does.
I'm just collecting so much stuff right now. Oh, this is the forest map.
Harry. Thought you could use this map to the cemetery. You'll find lots of bait along the way, especially at night. The cemetery's real hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Happy fishing.
Do you want to take a picture of this?
Sure, that makes sense. I'm gonna zoom in. Got it.
Awesome. All right.
And we have it with us too.
So now that's nice. Now we can look at
Yes.
stuff. So that's new for this game.
Yes.
We couldn't do that before. If we picked up stuff, that was just in our inventory now.
Right.
Nancy, I'm really, really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Door is open. Make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car. Sally, P.S. My cell phone number is 215-555-5389. P.P.S. Please don't hate me.
That's
Well,
all
I
good.
do. I do hate you, Sally.
Oh, it's not all good.
I hate you with a burning passion. And I'll never forgive you for this. We can't look at this intricate cabinet thing?
No,
Really?
that's just for show.
It's so intricate, though. Or this stove. Stove is just for show, too.
Yeah, up.
Oh. Ghost dogs
The dogs.
of Moon Lake.
Tag yourself. I'm Iggy.
I am Vilks.
Vilks?
Vilks.
Vilks? Vitus?
Vilks.
Oh, Vilks!
That's me.
Hear 'em all.
Okay. Anything else in here? Can't look over there. Or over there.
Cuckoo clock? Yes, no, maybe so?
I don't... Oh, no, there is. You're right. Oh. Oh, this
yeah.
is for the poem.
Yeah. Oh, but you're gonna have to, like... Can we see the one? Because... Oh.
Oh, that's swans
Alright.
again. Are they all swans? Huh.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do with that. Okay. Well, keep that in mind. Oh, there's another
Rotten
note there.
floorboards.
Not good.
Oh, God. Is that a game over?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, unforgiving.
Our first game over of this game. We've gotten plenty of game overs before.
Yeah, maybe throw some planks down there, huh?
Oh, some planks.
Maybe do a reinforce?
Is that enough, do you
This
think?
doesn't look very safe.
No.
It's still not fixed.
Okay, so we need more
Maybe we need
planks.
nails too.
Maybe. Yeah. So we can't go upstairs. That's just to... Yeah, that's just to sleep. Okay, let's try going outside. There was a whole bunch of stuff that we couldn't do because it was nighttime. Get water.
No.
It does not seem to be working. Based on my calculations. But I can
I
take
need
the
a
bucket. Nope, it's my bucket. Alright. Cool. Good. Can I go out on the water?
Probably.
The boat's full of water.
No. Use the bucket. Hey, good job.
My screwdriver.
Now we have torque.
The spark plug is missing.
Nothing can be easy in this game, huh?
That's me, right there.
I'm the fire at the bottom.
I gotta have some torque.
Well,
All
we
right,
need to
all right. Go back to the sign.
go back
Well-
to the sign.
Yeah, at the top lid.
Oh,
All right. So you could go ahead and do this if you have the torque, right?
but we still need the spark plug.
Right.
So
Before you can actually
right.
use it.
So we'll save that for now.
Okay.
We have collected so many items.
Lot of items.
Where do we need to use this? Was this in the shed?
Yes.
Is this the forest?
I think you're going to the observation deck,
Oh.
which, if you'll recall, is where Red hangs.
Hey, Red.
This must be Red's observation platform.
I can't do anything here. I guess it's just like talk to him. Bye. Okay.
You can go the other way too. Oh, that's just the shed.
Yeah, this way is just the shed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get inside this box. Yes, there we go. Oh,
Okay.
that will clearly come in handy.
Okay.
Hammer with nails.
Great.
Nice.
Now we can fix that floorboard situation, probably.
As long as there are no other planks, yeah.
No spark plug.
All right, let's go try to fix the floorboards. So yeah, the fact that there's no pocket watch in this game makes me think that time won't progress automatically.
Right. I think
But
that's
so
right.
that's different than like, because the day-night switch thing was similar to Stay Tuned for Danger, right?
Yeah.
But that also had time moving automatically as well.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably you literally just toggle it back and forth when you decide to.
That's kind of nice. It's a more relaxed pace.
This doesn't look very safe.
No.
Those floorboards need to be replaced.
Need more.
This
Yeah.
doesn't look very safe. It's still not fixed.
Seems like we need more wood. Okay, what do we have? Let's take stock. We have a light, water, a pen, PDA, letter, bucket, life jacket, screwdriver, hammer, gas mask, and planks. We have a lot of stuff. Let's try going through the woods. Do you have the picture up?
I can.
Yeah, let's head to the cemetery.
Okay.
So I'm going in through the entrance that's next to the shed.
Okay. Give me a second to see where the cemetery. Okay.
Got
All right,
it?
Go forward.
Okay. Left.
Yeah, left, and then go along that path, and you'll hit.
Yeah, I'll just keep going until I hit a... Okay, yeah, which way?
Okay, hang on. Try left?
Okay. I love the confidence.
Not a lot. No. Okay.
Straight
Okay,
or right?
Right.
Right, okay.
And left.
Left, okay. Bird. Hey, Red. I scared the bird off.
Okay.
Bye, bird.
Left.
Left, okay.
Yeah. Left.
Left, okay.
Straight. Wait. No. Right.
Right,
Yeah. And then left.
then left.
And that should be it.
We made it.
I did it.
All right, what's going on in the cemetery? Waldo Matthias.
Seems like that's gonna move.
Yeah, the fact that each of the letters are like in their own box is kind of weird.
Oh, I see a
Snooky.
I see a plank.
Plank. Goodness, Oma Pearl. Piff and Path.
Piff and Path.
Piff and
Cranky.
Path.
That's me.
Cedric Cosmo Cranky.
That's me.
Okay. Stench at
Asa?
Asa? Marbles, we're so sorry to have lost you. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, these
The
are
dogs.
the dogs. Vitus.
Well, they died a minute ago, huh?
I just had like a brain dumb moment for some reason. When I was reading his Born, I read that as 1942.
And you were like, why then did he die 10 years earlier?
Yeah, it was very confusing. Xander. So, January 29th, do they all die the same day? I think so, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Bad day.
But let's see, how old were each of them? It's Iggy, then Lucy, then Xander, then Vitus.
Bitus? Vitus?
Vitus.
Vitus? Vitus?
So Iggy,
I don't know.
Lucy, Xander, Vitus is the ages.
Lucy. ILXV.
Iggy, Lucy,
I
Xander,
don't know if
Vitus.
it's relevant, but I'll write it.
I mean, like, I don't think we can get anything else from these other than how old they were, right? Which kind of makes me think that maybe that's relevant, but...
Yeah, I don't know. They're
okay.
cute, though.
They're all, like, facing the same way, right? Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
Paw prints.
Yep, it sure does.
Reagan.
What's in here? I can't interact with it. Well, okay then. Apparently nothing's in here. Alright. Let's go back to the house. You gotta guide me again.
Sure, hang on. Alright. Okay, take a right. And take a left.
Taking a left. Right or straight?
Take a right.
Right.
Take a right.
Right.
We're going back to the house, right?
Yep. There's
Okay.
nowhere else to go in the woods, right?
I don't think so. Take a right.
Right.
Oh, God. Left.
Aggressive birds. Calm down.
And right. Yay!
Look at you. You're a pro guide. Okay, do you think that we can get into the... Do you think we can fix the floorboards
I
now?
hope so.
Okay. Let's look there.
1, 2, 3. No. Yeah!
We did it!
I worried it was going to be 4. Yay!
All right.
Latte. Rotten floorboards. Watch your step. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Learn that lesson. Thank you very much.
No, nothing else?
What?
Okay. Yeah, take it down.
Can I really not do anything else over here? What was the
I
point
think
of that?
I think eventually you will.
What the frick?
Should we try calling Sally maybe?
Sally! Sally died, though.
Yeah. Calling Sally's ghost.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
When was the first time you saw the dogs?
I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance, but I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
I wonder if she means literally every other night, or if she's just using that
Yeah.
more generally.
Good cue.
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running up to the house, barking and snarling. They'd lunge at the windows, they'd jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark some more, then they'd run off. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. and I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
So it seems like these are probably going to be our 3 suspects.
What would make you think that?
I don't know. That's just
It's that Nancy trained intuition.
a weird random guess that I had for absolutely no reason at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
Lots to talk about, huh?
Okay.
What about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it
Okay.
needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through.
Thanks for
And
the
I keep
heads
hearing
up.
these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Your
Yikes.
outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed.
Thank
Wait
you.
a minute.
Thank
The
you.
bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
Sally really just abandoned us to this, like, really shitty situation.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're in tough nugget territory.
Thanks, Sal.
Who did you say I should call about getting rid of that tree?
Emily Griffin. She doesn't bother answering her phone sometimes, so don't call her. Go see her. Her store's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself, M's Emporium is something else.
How well do you know her?
I feel like I've known her all my life. She's so open and friendly. She likes to make it sound as if Moon Lake used to be a major hangout for criminals and degenerates, which isn't really true and irks some people around here no end. But I figure she's just trying to make a buck.
How do I go about getting your water tested?
Try the ranger station on the east side of the lake. I've been told you can get some kind of kit there.
Okay.
I'm curious, why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming Super Ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the Parks Department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
I'm trying to think who my prediction is going to be.
Ooh.
So we have Emily with the Emporium, who says that this place is all degenerate. We have the Ranger, and then we have the Bird Watcher. My gut says Emily,
Interesting.
because it seems like that's the one that Sally trusts the most.
Well, let's meet them all.
Let's what?
Let's meet them all. Explore the space.
Where'd all that stuff in your tool shed come
I
from?
don't know if we need to
It's
do
just
that.
junk left behind by previous owners. Came with the house. I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
The wall hanging in the living room with a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. Sold the clock. Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house. In fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
I've never seen sewed
Sewed.
written like that.
Sewed the clock.
Sewed the clock. Is that a... Can you just do that?
Yeah. I've seen it, I think.
You have?
I think so.
You can make
It might
a
be more of a like Midwestern-y Southern thing though.
Maybe. Feels weird.
Has the clock ever worked?
Not for me. Oh, but get this. One day, I was messing with the hands. You know, trying to get them to work. And all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open, and instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock. That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
Sure did.
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
Yes. When the realtor told me there was a cemetery on the property, I went, ugh. But when I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it, as it were.
So you didn't go out there much?
No.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Posted.
We're done with you. I just had an idea.
What's your idea?
So the dogs were in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all facing backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And when we looked at the clock, all the dogs were facing the same way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they all had the swan come up.
Can you click through? Can you click?
No.
No? Okay.
But I want to see if we go and turn one of these.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that'll make it change the clock. I think maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, go back to the poem.
Okay. Oh, we should have checked the months that they were born. We need to know the seasons.
You're so right. Ugh. All right. Want to do that? Let me guide you back.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just take a peek at the poem real quick before we go.
All right.
Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other 3. Yep.
Okay, so spring leaves. Summer is swan.
When swans drift by on a shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew.
Autumn is deer.
When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night.
Can you do me a favor and go and point the dogs one in each direction
So we
I
can
just
see all
what
the different symbols?
are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stuck.
Oh,
I need some sandpaper.
No.
Oh. Well. So we need to find some sandpaper before we could even solve that.
Yep. But I just want to see
Yeah.
what we're working with. Okay, so that's birds.
That's birds. Yep.
Okay. Next. That's deer.
Trees.
Trees and leaves.
And leaves, right.
And then swan.
Swans.
Great.
You got them?
Yeah, I got them.
Okay. So, let's go back to the cemetery.
Okay. And
We're
then we
actu-
should try to talk to Red.
You know what I'm going to do?
Oh, sure. Do it all at once.
Nighttime's a good time to go into the woods,
moon's
right?
so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Left.
Left.
Right.
Right.
Left.
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 Right.
Right.
Left.
Left.
All right.
Alrighty.
Vitus.
Vitus is winter.
Vitus. Okay.
Xander is fall. Or August is technically summer still, right?
Yes. Sander is summer.
What did I call him Xander? Well-
Iggy.
Iggy is
Autumn.
yes. The fact that November is autumn is very weird to me. That feels wrong.
And Lucy should be spring.
Lucy spring. Yep.
Great.
Anything in here at night? No?
Negative.
Okay. All right, let's go back. I need directions, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
All right. Right,
Right,
left,
left,
right,
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 left,
left,
and then right when you get to it.
right. All right. Let's go try to talk to Red and see if he'll give us a spark plug.
Great.
What?
Ooh.
Did you see that?
Was that a stick?
No, I think there was like a ghost.
Ooh.
I was
You
I was
saw it
clicking
again?
through really fast, but it looked like there was like a shadowy thing here that disappeared.
Weird.
Well,
Hey.
it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Does that mean you like me to call you Mr. Red Knot?
All right then. Hello, Nancy. Now put a muffler on it, would ya? I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Red doesn't like us.
He does not like noise. That's
Do you
for
know
sure.
much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
Why don't you like tourists?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
You don't happen to have any spare spark plugs lying around, do you?
What's a pretty young lady like you know about spark plugs?
Sexist.
Enough to know that the engine on Sally's boat is missing one, and that I'm going to be stuck here unless and until I replace it.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket.
That's weird.
Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
No. Never used one of those things before, actually.
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds.
Of course. As a couple
Jesus,
of birds
Nancy.
to take pictures of for PepSob. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I know I
I
can.
know I
Here's
can.
everything you'll need.
A ridiculous task.
Alrighty.
M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Cigarettes? No.
These woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. 'Cause if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Easy, my guy.
Feels like this place is going to go up in flames by the end of this.
Doesn't it?
That's the sense that I just got from what Red was saying to us. Okay. Let's head inside. And go to sleep. Okay. Now we can get in our boat.
Well, we have to fix the boat.
Well, we have the spark plug though.
But we gotta do the battery stuff. I got it.
Okay, so plus,
Neutral.
neutral, negative, positive. Excuse me.
Plus.
Okay, so
I think that's plus.
yeah, I think that's probably plus. So positive,
Neutral.
neutral,
Negative.
Negative.
Positive. Should be good. Oh.
Didn't seem like that worked.
No. You have to try starting the boat, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, and pull the... Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Let's go to M's Emporium. Look at us.
Woo!
Look at that boat animation.
That's really nice.
I can't skip this. They got rid of that from the last
No,
game.
They said you have to watch us boat across the lake every time.
They said that was too convenient. Why did we do that? There's M. There's our culprit.
Yeah.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought?
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So
Of course
how
he
come
does.
Sally ain't with you?
The ghost dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
I really don't trust her.
Okay, so you think it's Emily, but what's the motive?
Right here. That old house is going to be nothing but trouble.
But why would she want Sally to believe that?
Because she wants to expand her emporium.
Could be Emporium Outpost.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing them howls bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
I caught a strange man prowling around last night. He called himself Red Knot.
It's
The
just his name.
bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up
bird
on that
watcher.
weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure, he's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
You can back away.
Can I
What
have
else
it?
can I do you for?
I need to get the water from Sally's well tested. How would I go about doing that? Do you know?
Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions.
Where's the ranger station?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Already on your map, Nancy.
Yeah, we saw that before.
Why
What are you
would there
talking
be a
about?
problem with the water?
'Cause it's well water. And seeing as Malone dug that well 80 years ago, what gets pumped out of it could be pretty funky.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Well, that makes one of us.
That is definitely a hobby of ours.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Bless you.
Oh.
It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be Party Central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So, it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Is that the park
Squeaky
ranger?
Wheel Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park
Yep.
ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying
Got a
leap.
libertarian,
Now, I
folks.
got nothing against
Woo.
getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
Why'd Nancy say that so weird?
Yeah,
I need
she-
to buy something.
She feels very uncomfortable with the concept of capitalism.
That's just it.
Yeah.
I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible to start a line of credit?
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Hold up. She wants to start a line of credit without a credit card?
Shh.
She just wants...
Don't worry about it.
Does she think Emily Griffith is Wells Fargo?
She wants to open a tab with Emily's Emporium.
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
Yodelay-hee-hoo!
Ooh. But he won't talk to us until we take pictures of his birds.
Right.
So, well, I think that's where we will end it
Yeah, that's
for now.
Probably where we wrap up public episode number 1.
Public episode number 1. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and save our game there with Judicious Mockery. And we will see y'all next
Catch you on the
time.
flip side. Yodelay-hee-hoo.
Bye.